the ring, step, we won't back down. Unappreciated, but we wear the crown. Wrestling fans, we rise, we won't be tamed. The underdogs, white fight, and we stop the game. Shadows, we've been hiding, but not anymore. We ain't going down. We're ready to even the storm. From the basement to the big stage, we'll take it all. Unappreciated wrestling fans, it's time to brawl. Locked in, loaded, we break through the walls. The voices that echo when the champion falls. From the passion in our veins to the fire in our eyes. We're united as one, no more living in disguise. No more living in disguise.
Hello, welcome to
Ladies
P.U.W.F.
and, ladies and gentlemen, D-Walk, thank you for the pleasure and the honor of hanging out with us. And welcome to the P.U.W.F. birthday celebration. Now,
Celebration.
thank you. If anyone has a birthday this week, enjoy it, celebrate it, be safe, hypnotic it up. And if you're in your house, pass out on your bed. That's how life is. Now, today, we're going to do something special since we have a NXT time with D-Walk, and he's with us tonight. We're going to do a nice little recap of NXT Battleground, NXT this week, and then after that, we would do wrestling. We'll switch it up and do wrestling news and just talking about Ricochet, his wife, and other random things. You know, Sonny's on the news today, but you know how it is. So, Mr. D-Walk, before we continue, what would you give NXT Battleground as a whole, as a grade?
I'd probably say C plus.
Okay. Now, I said like a solid C plus or C minus. My girlfriend gave it a solid like B. First time watching it, obviously she's a wrestling fan. She's doing her thing, hanging out with her friend Joy. Shout out to Joy. Let's start off from the opener of NXT Battleground, which would be a 6-woman ladder match for the NXT Championship. Now, what were your thoughts on that match?
I liked it. I was really hoping it'd be a different champion.
Yeah.
But it was kind of dope. I mean, like, the only reason I liked it because Sol Ruka.
Oh, of course, because I was explaining to my girlfriend, like, this girl reminds me of like a very hippie Randy Orton.
Yeah,
because she can pop out that special out of nowhere. It's gonna fuck up her back.
Yeah,
you know.
She popped her shit though. She popped her shit though.
No, of course. I mean, the highlight that I saw was Last Legend's ass bouncing off the ladder and bending it. That was funny. Because my Cardalis, shout out to Cardalis, like, oh my god, she's hurt. I'm like, let me rewind that. So I watched it again. And then I noticed that when she pivoted and fell on the ladder, her left ass cheek, her whole left ass cheek landed on the ladder, bent the ladder, but she's fine. She's knocked out. Like, all right, that's cool, whatever. That's all right. Other things I noticed, Lonnie doing some nice little tricks.
Yeah.
Family with the cowboy outfit. That was pretty cool. Sol Ruka with the Soul Snatcher back to back.
Yeah.
On those two, one on the turnbuckle, one on the ladder. Fucking chef's kiss. Like, holy shit. That was badass.
Yeah,
so I'll give him that. It was. In the end, Lonnie with a weird move got up the ladder and won the belt. Now, what are your thoughts on Lonnie?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't see where they go put her at. She won the title. I don't know how they go use her, especially as a champion. I mean, like, cause like, I don't know. I just can't see her wrestling nobody, like keeping up wrestling with anybody.
That's the point I was trying to like. when I was watching it with my girlfriend, I was saying that I want Lash Legend to win because again, it would continue the story with Trick Williams and everything else. She's a champion, he's a champion. You know, this is the North American champions. Like, no one's gonna really remember the first. Everybody's gonna remember the second or third. And for the 10 people watching, I appreciate you. Please share this, like this, comment this, enjoy the madness that this is the P.U.W.F. Now, Fallon Henley was pretty cool. So Ruka, I was expecting So Ruka to win, and I wanted So Ruka to win. Let's be perfectly honest. Like, but at the same time, if you want someone to be a stock wrestler to make sure you survive, sure, you give it to Lonnie. Give it to Lonnie because then Lonnie, if you think that she can go, sure, give it to her. But let's fast forward to Wednesday when she came out on the ring because we're gonna integrate a lot of things here. I didn't like her speech. Honestly, it's very cookie cutter, very like, and she did like, oh, it represents this and this and this. I'm like, I get it, but you gotta fight some juggernauts to represent that belt. And the way you talk doesn't sound like you want to fight juggernauts. So what are your thoughts?
Like I said, I don't see her like people like really Lash Legend. I can't see her going Lash Legend. Fallon Henley. Even Jordan Grace, if you want to put her in. I don't see her like being a good dominant champion.
Okay, I don't see that either. I see her maybe like fighting maybe one jobber, two known. You're gonna fight Michin. Everybody fight Michin.
Yeah, everybody.
Everybody fights Michin.
She lose to everybody.
I would like to see a match with like maybe a rivalry with So Ruka. I would like to see that. Maybe a maybe a best 2 out of 3, or maybe like a best 5 out of 7. Something like that. Best 3 out of 5. Let's say like that. Last Legend. That could be a very like a Rey Mysterio, Braun Strowman type of scenario where if you guys really mix it up well, that could be a good rivalry as well. And you can and Lash and Lonnie can exchange the belts back and forth. Like a good, like really represent both those guys. Other than that, I mean, go on.
I was surprised Fallon they didn't give it to Fallon Henley.
I thought so too, but she wasn't really doing that much in the match. She really wasn't, and you can see it.
Yeah, she deserves a title shot, man. She deserves a belt.
She deserves a belt, but not the North American. And I understood the cowboy outfit and everything else. But like I said, what would you rate this belt? What would you rate this match, Mr. D?
1 through 10?
Yeah.
7.
6.5.
Yeah.
6.5. Because also we glossed over the fact they did the Tree of Woe on top of the ladder with Lonnie. I was like, I've never seen that before. I even told Cardall, like, I've never seen that before. That's actually pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
She almost felt she was like, oh shit. That was. Next match, I don't really remember as much because I'm like, whatever. Do you remember what match it was?
Next match after the 6th woman?
Yeah.
It was the NXT Tag Team Championship.
Okay, let's skip that. Let's do Axiom and this guy won. Next, I skipped over it. My girlfriend skipped over it. She's like, I ain't watching this shit. I'm like, all right, I get it. I understand it.
All right, we could skip this one too. Shayna Baszler versus Lola Vice.
Now, wait a minute. Now, my girlfriend was watching because I'm like, all right, let's watch this match. And I'll talk about it. This was a very, very, very sloppy, slow, underwater match. This was.
Indeed.
They were being very cautious with their punches. They were being very safe with their moves. At one point, Lola Vice gave Shayna Baszler like a coquina clutch, and they just jumped off the ring and fell on the floor.
Yeah.
Lola Vice got like knocked in the head a couple times. Like the couple rabbit punches were real because like I went back to it like, oh, a couple of those rabbit punches were really good rabbit punches. Now I understand that. Shout out to Eddie Kingston, and NXT can't say shit because Lola Vice did Eddie Kingston's fucking special, which was a spinning back fist. Not once, not twice, but like 3 fucking times.
Yeah.
So y'all can't say shit. Oh, Eddie Kingston's the fucking bum. Well, fucking Kuana is shaking her ass and using that same move, and y'all ain't saying shit.
Right.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Don't be talking about that shit. Now, she did that a couple times. Did a couple rabbit punches, and then they called the match off. I did like the continuity of Shayna Baszler where she grabbed the ref and like was trying to fight the ref. I did like that. I did not like that Lola Vice won because her outfit was trashy, her moves trashy, her defense was trashy, everything was trashy.
Yeah.
So I give this match a D.
I agree. Bleacher Report gave it an A- though.
Well, Bleacher Report is sucking their clits. So
Yeah.
idiots are.
Yeah,
Sorry,
they are.
YouTube. I apologize for that. Yes. All right. Now,
I
next
don't.
match. I know.
Next match, North American Championship. Obafemi, West versus Wesley versus Joe Coffey.
Now, this was a weasel match because I call it like that because Obafemi like snuck in the win. I understand why. You didn't want to like show off your power. This was a very okay match. This wasn't a very good match. This is a very okay match.
No.
Okay, I would give him that. Your thoughts?
When Isdale quit doing interference, it was a triple threat match. What was the need of having Gallus come in there and interfere? It was dumb.
No, but that was expected because it was Gallus. Like, oh, I'm in trouble. Come on in to help. Like I understood that part. I understood Wesley trying to hold his own. I understood Obafemi being a powerhouse, but like understanding that even when you're power, you're gonna lose on certain aspects. I just realized that Obafemi can win being a powerhouse motherfucker, but he had to sneak a win.
Yeah.
He had to sneak a win, which would make Wesley contest another match against him down the line, which then I have to see Wesley versus Obafemi again. No, I want Obafemi to fucking dominate as a fucking heel, not a chicken shit heel. You don't have to be a chicken shit heel. You don't. You fucking don't. He doesn't even look like a chicken shit. That's like if Roman Reigns was a chicken shit heel. He's never been. Like, he may be a little asshole sometimes and a bitch, but he still spears your ass and then you're done.
Yeah.
He does the work his fucking self. He does the work come on. So I gave this match, honestly, a C-.
I gave it a strong D.
Okay, what did Bleacher Report give it?
Bleacher Report gave it a B-.
You know who gives it an A? To the 12 people that are watching. So to the 12 people that are watching, we appreciate you. We love you. Thank you. Share this. And know that every Wednesday at 9:30 or Thursdays or Sundays or wherever the fuck we feel like it, P.U.W.F and NXT Time with D-Walk. Respectfully. Now, next match.
Next match, we got NXT Women's Championship. Roxanne Perez versus Jordan Grace.
Yeah. Now, tell me your thoughts first, because I really have a lot of thoughts on this.
Trash. The match was trash. The way it ended was trash.
Okay.
It didn't make no sense. The match didn't make no sense at all.
Okay.
It should have been one-on-one. What was the whole fucking point of Tatum Paxley coming there and taking Jordan Grace's title?
The belt?
Yeah.
The belt,
it didn't make no sense.
Yeah. Keep going.
It would have been more cooler if she would have did that to Roxanne Perez. But what was the whole point of doing that to Tatum Paxley? Man, what was the whole reason of doing that to Jordan Grace? It didn't make no sense. What kind of storyline they gonna build up?
Okay, to add context, on Wednesday before Sunday, they showed that she was trying to like, oh, I like that belt and everything else. Very, very like Gollum. But continue.
Well, how did? But she taking the bill, and it's still not her bill. So what was the whole point of her taking it?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I didn't get like that match could have been better. I mean,
Yeah.
I just can't see Roxanne Perez as a real champion.
Yeah. Okay. 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 Now, I actually liked the match. I'll explain
Hmm.
why. One, first time watching Roxanne Perez. First
Hmm.
time. Two, first time watching Jordan Grace.
Hmm.
And there was blood in the match, ladies and gentlemen.
Hmm.
Jordan Grace busted her mouth and she was just like spitting. Ref, do your effing job and wear some effing gloves.
Yeah.
Just saying that. He did not once didn't want to wear gloves. That pissed me off.
Yeah.
Two, three. I like this match because this was a I like to call them the 2K15 counter heel.
Hmm.
I'll explain right now why. Now, if anyone has ever played WWE 2K15, 16, or 14, you knew that if you played that shit for thousands of hours, you mastered the counter button. You got
Hmm.
out of it every single time,
Yeah.
right? Because you knew when that thing was coming and you knew how to get out of it.
Hmm.
Roxanne Perez's, to my understanding, seeing it for the first time ever, her strategy was like, I'm gonna try to shoot my finisher. I got the finisher ready to go from the beginning of the match, and it was a code red. I'm gonna hit you with that code red, and I'm gonna freaking win. Jordan Grace's ideology was, I am not gonna treat you seriously. I'm gonna hit you with that power move right off the bat. Because my girlfriend Cardala, which I wish she was here at the moment, you can say it herself, she never, throughout the whole match, never tried to punch Roxanne, never tried to lariat Roxanne, never tried to like strike Roxanne. She
Hmm.
only tried to do power bombs, power moves, body slams. That's all she ever did.
Yeah.
So this was a topsy turvy match because Roxanne was trying to do her code red and
Hmm.
Jordan Grace was trying to do her special. But the psychology of the match of Roxanne Perez using that broken arm that Jordan Grace landed on and just dominating it, which again, my girlfriend Cardala said that why would she focus on a broken arm instead of trying to do a finisher? I'm like, because if you're a heel and you smell blood in the water and an arm is broken, you try to break the arm, especially the arm of a woman or a person that's a power lifter. You
Yeah.
break the arm and do specials. Now, let's get to the belt. I understand why the woman came out and did the whole belt stealing because she talked about
Hmm.
she wanted to get on Wednesday. I understood that. I didn't understand why the other girl came out
Yeah.
and Jordan, and I had to explain Cardala, my girlfriend Cardala, this. I'm like, the reason Roxanne won was that when Jordan went outside and attacked those two girls, she gave Roxanne enough time to formulate a plan to win. Jordan
Hmm.
came back, tried to do her special. Roxanne, being a 2K15 fucking alum, countered it and did the code red, which is her special, whatever the fuck she calls it, and won.
The pop
In
rock.
that instance, exactly, the Pop Rocks. Now, I'll tell you this, Dennis. If it was Sami Zayn fighting a badass guy like that, we wouldn't say shit because Sami Zayn used his fucking special. Which, by the
Yeah.
way, shout out to Jordan Grace. Jordan Grace did a Blue Thunder bomb from the top corner turnbuckle. That was awesome.
Yeah. It
Again,
was.
it was. Again, this. And I understand these things. You said this is trash, but I look at it from a perspective of this particular champion of NXT is a weasel because she
Yeah.
would use any counter she can to keep the belt, which means whoever actually fights her and brings her down can either take the belt off her or make her look like an actual champion because this girl's like, I can't use my fucking counter techniques. It's not working on this particular wrestler. I actually have to wrestle to win. Kind of like a very petite female MJF, if you want
Yeah.
to look at it that way. I give Roxanne Perez that notion of that. I enjoyed the match because she tried to get out. So I give the match for the psychology alone a B plus. For me. What did you give it?
I C plus.
All right. What did
A C
Bleacher
plus.
give it?
A minus.
I again, good psychology of the match. I can't give
Yeah.
and you give it C plus, and I understand that.
I mean, and
Now
to me,
the question, yeah,
no, go ahead, bro.
the question for
What's your
you
question?
is who is Roxanne Perez going to fight now?
I can see Fallon Henley.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Fallon Henley ain't Nikita Linus about to come back
Yeah.
too?
Yeah. Again, after she just came back a few months ago, she has to be back again. Okay, I would see Sol Ruka would
Mm-hmm.
probably be the one to take the belt off Roxanne Perez
Yeah.
because that type of wrestling you can't counter off.
No.
This girl's fucking Randy Orton. You can't predict a fucking RKO off Randy Orton, so you can't counter something that you can't predict. So that's something that you can go off the line later on. I would actually like her to see. I would like her to have an exhibition match with Lonnie.
Mm-hmm.
Show off each other. Nobody wins, obviously, but it'd be a nice little exhibition. After that, on the road to Ruka. Really. Ruka needs to get the belt. And then from there, if they do good booking, Ruka could be like, I can do open championships, but then she can showcase her fucking soul snatcher every single fucking time. And that could dominate the fucking division off that alone, just a fucking special.
When she did that soul snatcher back to back, I'm like, man, she bad. She is bad as hell.
Yep. I had to explain my girlfriend that, like, the sheer power that she had in her body to flip once and then do it again twice off the ladder and just like guesstimate because she had to guesstimate off that ladder.
Yeah,
was beautiful.
And she hit it right on point. She hit it right on point.
That's what I loved about that match. It was a good fucking match. All right, next match.
Main event.
Main event. Yeah.
It was main event. Before I say the main event, Trick Williams, they got to do something better with Trick. Because if not, like, I don't see him as a real champion. Oh, I see Trick Williams. I see Trick as he holding a bill for somebody.
Now, before we even get to the main event, we have to press that button that means this.
Praying over bricks, lessons on the stove. Praying over bricks, lessons on the stove.
For the 60 people watching, we love you and thank you for that. We appreciate it. Now, Trick Williams versus Ego Page. I watched the whole thing because it was like a 20-minute match. This was a very cookie cutter dominant versus person that was trying to come up, using his rage against him. I get that. Let's just come to the end of the match. Ego Page, being egotistic, was not agreeing with the ref every time that he was a 2 count. Because of that, Ego Page got his eye off the ball, and I'm sorry, what was that? Crybaby Page. Sorry, Crybaby Page came out, and because of Crybaby Page came out, Trick Williams came out with a trick shot, 1, 2, 3, and Trick Williams won. Now, this was a waste of talent, waste of a match, and a waste of time. Your thoughts? I give this match a C. I'm being generous.
I mean, to me, it was like sloppy when the chemistry. I mean, like, it was pointless.
Yep.
To me, I give it like a C minus D.
That's just saying a lot right there because it's just fucking sad right there.
Yeah.
Honestly.
It's basically how they said Trick Williams is a paper champion. Yep. That's how they making him.
Yep. Well, we're going to talk about that right now. Going on as a whole, I give this pay-per-view like a C plus, a C at most. Because again, there was good matches, good psychology, in some matches. Good
Yeah.
innovation for the ladder match and everything else. Axiom, and I don't give a fuck about that.
No.
Let's delve into Wednesday. Hit that beat.
Ye-
All right. This Wednesday sucked donkey balls with some chipotle sauce. Go on, D-Walk.
Yeah. First match, we got Mishin versus Jada Parker. I'm not gonna lie, Jada Parker, she bad. She bad.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. As Booker T says it, like in her lingerie outfit when in the pay-per-view was fucking badass, and I respect that. I respect that.
I get her pregnant.
I know
Two
you
times.
would.
Two times.
I know.
Two times.
I know.
All right, but we got how would you think about that match, Misha? I mean, to me, I can't see Misha being like a champ. I can't see her being a champion. I mean, like she never really did nothing big.
She's a fucking floater. Like
Yeah.
you'll see her on SmackDown a few days later. This was a boring ass match because of the fact that you guys had a rivalry from the ladder match. Fine. Then you wait till Wednesday to have it, but you have a normal match. Like, no, you should have had a fucking no holds barred or no disqualification or a like just something of that matter. Like, you guys hate each other. No, you had a normal match. And Parker used her butt a lot.
Yeah.
I give this match a D because that's it. That's all I'm gonna say. Moving on. I don't give a fuck about this match. This is my fifth beer relationship. I'm on a
Hey,
mission.
get it in. Get it in, buddy. We got Gallus versus Wesley and New Catch Republic. What you think about that match?
Another recycled match.
Yeah.
Again, Wesley had a match on Sunday, so let's use him on Wednesday. You couldn't establish anything at all for the next thing.
Yeah.
By the way, no match between Mr. Perfect 10 and the other guy on the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Not even an opener, nothing like that. So that
Nothing.
kind of got me nothing.
Yeah, I just noticed that it.
Yeah. Yep. This match sucked. I'm giving this another D.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep.
Next we got the returning Wendy Chu Possessed versus
Yeah.
Brinley Reese with Eldris Enoff and Malik Blade. What you think about that? Do you like this Wendy Chu gimmick?
I do because I've always liked I hated the concept of when she was before when she was like a sleeping gimmick, but now that she's possessed, like let's fucking go. Like I actually enjoyed this match. This is a very different type of like they honestly someone's watching Abaddon matches. Someone is clearly watching Abaddon matches, and they said we can do Abaddon, but we can't actually do Abaddon. So
Yeah.
let's just Wendy Chu because she's not doing anything. We pay her to be in catering every fucking week. So let's do it again. This can go very cool if they write it just right. She can go after Lonnie. This is the person that I think that can go after Lonnie and beat Lonnie because I've always said that Abaddon in AEW deserve a championship. Always. Give her the fucking belt and let her run with it. Their gimmick's unique. No one has it like that. So if you're going to copy Abaddon and put it into Wendy Chu, give her the fucking belt and show AEW you guys dropped the ball with Abaddon. We can do the same fucking thing with a fucking girl with a onesie.
So do you see her being part of the White Six?
In what way?
Like, do you see her being a member of the White Six?
No. I believe she will establish her own character for like a year, and then maybe you can add her like an adoptive member of the Wyatt Six. I think for now they're trying something new, and they want to see if this works, and it does work because again, diehard fucking fans will love Wendy Chu. And now you add a demonic Wendy Chu. Let's fucking go. That's
They
all
just
you
need to
need.
change her. They need to change her attire though.
No, they don't. No, that's the thing. They don't. They over time. They can do this. That over time,
Yeah,
clothes get tattered
yeah,
over time and time of wrestling. So every time she wrestles, a little piece of her like onesie gets ripped apart or
yeah,
stuff like that. NXT, listen to me. Take pieces of her body or onesie and just like get it cut off, and like eventually you just see that there's nothing there to like maybe like a like a normal NXT woman's dress, and you know what I mean. And
yeah,
then it again, you can do that because again, you tried with Nikki Cross. It was a good idea,
yeah,
but you turned her into a fucking superhero, and
yeah.
then now you're trying to put her back. No,
No, they don't.
Wendy, it doesn't work. So you got Wendy Chu as a fucking onesie sleepy girl. You turn her possessive. Obviously, someone turned her possessive, so you can make her like kind of like a follower, and whoever leads her can work out. But again, that's something that can be very tricky because if you combine it with somebody that doesn't mesh,
Mm.
fucking goes to hell. But I love this match. I give this a B plus.
I wonder what her body look like.
Oh, of course. We'll see in the future. We will see.
I be
We will
trying to
see.
undress her with my eyes.
I know, ladies and gentlemen, D-Walk is his own property. Keep continuing on.
All right, we got the next segment. We got a special guest that came up. We got
What?
the undisputed champion himself, Mr. Cody Rhodes.
Ugh,
He come out there to greet Trick Williams to let him
ugh.
know Ava said he could say this. Come out and make this special announcement.
Mhm.
Special announcement is next week on NXT. It's gonna be like a battle royal, but he said the battle royal is gonna be people that's not in Raw, SmackDown, or NXT. He says it's gonna be a mixture of some of everybody. So we about to see a crossover.
A lot of TNA because Cody Rhodes. Well, now wait a minute. Now Cody Rhodes can call a couple of favors. He can't get a lot of people from Japan because Japan has
Mhm.
AEW locked. He
Yeah,
can't get anybody from CMLL because AEW guys that locked. He
yeah,
can get a couple. He can get a lot of guys from the Indies, Ohio,
yeah,
Chicago, Detroit, shout out to Detroit, Florida,
yeah,
Georgia. That could work in a multitude of ways. Now, if you want to highlight, now here's the thing though. Excuse me. Cody Rhodes is doing the same thing he did in AEW, where he got these unknown
mhm,
name wrestlers and trying to fight against them. Now, obviously, he can't fight against him, so he's trying to do it with Trick. Good idea to
mhm.
practice. But you have to make sure these diehards. Here's the thing, Cody, and I have to say this. I'm actually going to turn on the camera because I'm actually going to say this because this is a rarity for me. Let me turn the camera real quick. Now, here you go. Hello, Cody. Now, Cody Rhodes, know this. Know that NXT is not AEW. AEW has diehard fans that know everybody around all parts of the world. NXT people know people from Florida. So do better. And whoever fights Trick has to give 110% performance and it has to be badass.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait a minute.
I agree. I agree. But I've been doing some reading. Triple H have been talking to Tony Khan at AEW. So could we see like multiple crossovers?
Mm-hmm.
Because AEW been mentioning WWE a whole lot.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So what if we see some AEW people, and what if we see some TNA people?
We'll definitely see
That'd be-
TNA people. We'll definitely see
Yeah,
TNA people.
yeah,
That's a given. That's fine. Like I said, we'll see some indie people, and we'll see not Japan, not CMML, maybe AAA,
hmm
but this is supposed to uplift Trick.
yeah,
It's not working because, like you said, Trick is just a paper champion, and they're
hmm
not really showcasing that, and they need to showcase that, honestly. So we'll talk about that later. Continuing on, Mr. D-Walk.
But yeah, this trick pissed me off by them white ugly ass Prince Hill boots he had on. What the
Yep.
hell? What the hell is that?
Yep. I'm not saying anything else but that. I understand completely.
That was bullshit. You too tall to be wearing the type of boots.
Yep.
Yeah, that was some bullshit, bro. Like trick, man. Like, come on, man. You showing you trying to be feminine now. Come on, man.
The Cody curse is rubbing off on Trick, and that sucks. For 17 people watching, appreciate you.
Thank
Continuing
you.
on, let's keep going.
Hey, next we got a Singapore cane match, part 5. Lexus
Yeah,
King versus Dante Shin. They done wrestled 4 weeks in a row.
of course, because they've had nothing else to fucking do.
Nothing else better to do.
Nothing
I
else
don't
to
even
fucking
care.
do.
I don't even care about this match.
I feel bad for King because they bring him in just to be a puffy little hair guy from his like his dad in the 80s, but doesn't work because
Yeah.
his dad was badass. So let's just skip this. Honestly, I'm sorry, everybody. Let's skip it.
No, we not.
We're
Our
not
next
okay.
match.
Wow.
Our next match, we got the return of Eddie Thorpe versus Tavian Heights.
What do you think
I'm
about
over
this
this match
match?
too. Huh?
What do you thought about this match?
You said talk about it?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
What you think about it?
This was an okay match. This was like, oh, good for him. He's coming back. They're trying to reestablish a character. I get that, but it was an match for me.
That character died like I would have thought he'd have made some kind of changes on himself, but he's still the same.
Yep.
You say, oh, I'm a brand new person, but you still the same.
Mm-hmm.
Besides the eye shit around your face.
That's what sucks.
Yeah.
That's what sucks, I'll tell you.
Bleacher Report gave it a, but we have Eddie Thorpe winning by pinfall. Pretty
Yep.
much, it was like a squash match.
Yeah.
Bleacher Report gave it a B.
That all right. That's nah.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
Nope.
I say a D.
I said D2.
Next match, we got Sean Spears versus Javon Evans. Man, what is
Yeah.
they finna start doing my man like Spike Dudley Jr.
Mm-hmm.
But what you think about that match? I mean, I would have been. I don't even care about this match. I thought they was gonna do Sean Spears versus Joe Gacy. They would have been good. Would keep going with that.
But they did it.
But they dropped the ball. Like they really dropped the ball because they could have made Sean Spears and Joe Gacy a strong feud.
Yep.
That could have been a strong feud right there. But they've been dropping the ball on it, like just like Joe Gacy stable. 2 of them quit, man. 2 of them left. I mean, like, and it was dope. They was getting there. They didn't have enough time. But
Yep.
we got Sean Spears beating the shit out of Javon Evans by pinfall. Bleacher Report gave it an A-.
That's all right. All right. Let's keep going from there.
Do I got to do this Roxanne Perez State of Women's Division address interrupted?
I'll give the
Bad.
abridged version. She came in, said that she beat someone from somewhere else. She's the strongest person here. No one can contest her. Blah, 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 blah. And that's it. Moving on.
I'm tired of. I mean, like she do more complaining about anything, man. Just shut up and wrestle. Like it's like she got to get attention. It's one way or another. She got to get attention.
And the bad thing about that, Dennis, is that she's the heel. And
Yeah.
I saw her for the first time, and when she wrestles, she's a really good wrestler. But you don't see that when she just talks shit all the fucking time. Like, no one's going to watch that. They're going to watch you wrestle. You know? Fuck.
Yeah, she's like, I don't, and this one I like about Bleacher. I like it because they agree with me. Bleacher Report gave it an F, a fat
Mm,
ass F,
mm.
F, F. That's one thing we agreed on it.
Damn. I understand. I would give it like a D minus, but damn, an F is like that's
Yeah,
hardcore.
hey, they went Hill. They went Darth Vader on that one. They went
Yeah,
they went goddamn Evo Vegeta on this one.
yeah. Oh, I get that. What's next?
That was the last match. I should have said the main event, but I'm gonna say
Yeah.
overall, they gave it a B. I don't agree. I give that bitch
No,
a
fuck no.
fat D minus.
I gave it a C fucking minus too. 'Cause that shit sucked ass, dude. It wasn't a great. There was a lot of repeats from
Horrible.
Sunday rehashing for another thing, and that just sucked ass, ladies and gentlemen.
Horrible.
So all I know is I'm not looking forward to next Wednesday
No.
because that's how it is. I'm not.
Yeah.
But NXT time with D-Walk is all about having fun and really enjoying ourselves. So
Yeah.
gentlemen, let's flip it up and have some fun with this.
Joe jumping on?
There we go. I don't know. Joe is Joe. You know how he is.
Yeah.
He is the wind. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the P.U.W.F, bringing back the classic.
Shots ring out. People shout. Shots ring out. People shout.
How rich
Shots
am
ring
I?
out.
I still can hear the air shots from the trailer hitch on that semi. That's RT on that Glico. 33 in that Gen 5. My little niggas wigging and turn a beat to a rebound. The shots rang out. Heading in my direction. Baptized Mahal, bringing a whole 50 guap out. We pop out at your party, free Karoo, Dooley, and Shark. Puff up and learn where I'm from, like I grew up in Mercy. Have on Preston bubble for the times, and we ain't had no thing. Spinning deuce. Shit look like I'm trying to two-track the sample, spray your block and tag your whip up. These niggas know it's not. Stuck tape on the handle on the stick, look like a Roman candle. Why they keep watching reruns? I heard this show is canceled. All the business getting stood on. Every issue gonna get handled. Every pistol gonna get brandished. These niggas.
All right. Welcome to the podcast for Unappreciated Wrestling fans. If you want to watch NXT Time with D-Walk, check him out on Joe BNCO Wednesdays or Thursdays, 9:30 on the road to Magic Time. Now, let's talk about wrestling and other things in life. This is the P.U.W.F, where we talk about wrestling and whatever the fuck we feel like. Now, let's talk about Ricochet. Ricochet just got slammed through a car, got destroyed by a wrestler, and his contract is up. Where do you think he's going? Where do you think he's going, Mr. Dennis?
AEW.
Why?
AEW. Because I want to see him wrestle Will Ospreay. I
You
watched
already
some of
saw
the
that
old
shit,
ones.
dude.
Huh?
You already saw that shit in 2014.
Yeah. But this them mature now. This them
Okay.
like men. This them evolved. Because to me,
Okay.
the way they did Ricochet, they could have did him better. He could have had every belt. I mean, I'm sure he wouldn't have won the World Heavyweight belt, but he could have had every other belt. Tag team. He could have had the IC. He could have had the US. Well, he had the IC and US, but he had the IC. But they could have used him more, and he could have been an asset. But the way they used
Yeah.
him, like he deserved to go somewhere else. Ricochet deserved. Like look how what he was doing when he was Prince Puma in that lucha wrestling.
Yeah, Lucha Underground.
He
Yeah,
was
but at the
killing
same
it.
time, yeah, but here's the part that we have to say out loud. Ricochet can't talk for shit. You
No.
know that. He can't talk for a damn thing. In Lucha Underground, he was popular because Conan talked for his ass. And
Yeah.
he tried to talk over here and it sucked ass. So I will contest that his acting has never been great.
You
His
know.
athleticism, bar none. There's no contesting that. Now, the question is that Samantha Irving's contract is about to be up as
She
well.
gone. She already said she leaving.
And that's really like sad because she really got famous over the Cody
Yeah.
announcement winning. So where do she's going?
She going with him. Stand by your man. How that song go? But
Yeah,
to me, honestly, I thought she'd been better off staying there because she made a name of herself. She while she there, bro, like the way she announced right now, can't nobody take her job from her.
yep,
Now she got to go there and wrestle with everybody else. Instead of her would have been staying there and she'd have been top dog announcer. She got to go and like start all over again.
yep. Not really all over again
Well,
because she doesn't have to go to AEW. She can go to CMLL,
mhm,
CMLL. She
mhm.
can go to Japan. I would actually like her in Japan because that would be like a unique voice that would bring eyes over there to like that spectrum. AEW, you got Josh Matthews, so I'm like, all right, whatever.
She
He's
could take
always there.
John Matthews' job. She could take his job easy.
Yeah, no, anyone can take Josh Matthews' job. Like that's the easy part about that. But I think it was WWE's fuck up because you let her
Yeah,
go. Like you
yeah,
made a moment with her with Cody winning. And
yeah.
then the first thing you do is not renew her contract. That's the first thing you don't fucking do. Like that's not smart.
No,
Any aspect.
like you said, I think it's dumb. I don't know what. And then they got more wrestlers. They contracts coming up, and they don't want to sign with them. But I think WWE is dropping the ball. I don't know what Triple H or what's going on, but they need to
Yeah.
pick the ball back up because, like Ricochet and Samantha Irvin is they are two keys. They are assets. They could go to
Yep.
TNA. They could go to AEW, and Tony Khan could fire Tony Roberts. Well, Roberts, he could fire some more people just to keep Ricochet because at AEW, Ricochet could have all the belts. Ricochet
Yep.
could be able to have a world belt. Ricochet could have a tag team built with a tag team partner. He could have the motherfucking uh international. He could Ricochet could be an actual champion in AEW.
Yep. There's no doubt. You're right. He just needs someone to talk with him because he's stuck
But
to
I
talk
told
with. That's the one thing.
but I told Joe. That's why he's scared to jump on. But I told Joe, Ricochet leave, Samantha Irvin leave too.
Yep. Now, again, I would like this. I mean, I don't like to see AEW Ricochet because you just have to fight everybody. Whatever. Again, the luster of Ricochet for me has been washed off over time because I'm like, whatever. It's just fucking Ricochet. I don't really give a fuck. But
So
in
I
that
mean,
terms,
uh-huh.
yeah.
No, I said imagine a Ricochet versus Daniel Bryan.
No,
That'd
of
be a
course.
dope match.
No, that would do.
Ric-
Him versus Penta, him versus Phoenix, him versus
yeah,
Osprey again, him versus like all his friends that are in AEW are in AEW, so he can just
and
fight
he
his
gonna be
friends.
happy. He gonna be
Yeah,
happy. When you happy, you do everything better.
no,
He
no,
finna
I
go there
understand.
and he finna go there and it's not even gonna feel like work to him. It's gonna be a field
Yeah,
day for him. He gonna love it.
true, but again, I just found out. I don't know if this is true, but Mansoor and Mace have been signed to AEW.
No,
Yeah, so I don't know.
no.
I don't know how that's gonna work out. Again, they're a good team as a tag team and as a comedic duo. They are a good tag team. That like in that aspect, I will get like kind of like Fandango. So like they're a good
How
tag
dare
team
you put him on that category? How dare you?
in
I would have
sense in the sense of comedy.
I would have
In
said Team B. I would have said Team
the
B.
B team, no, the B
B
team
team.
was like the B team was okay. They were really athletic and very wrestly, but they weren't that comedic. Breezango was comedic and they were slightly good in wrestling.
Yeah.
Mace and Mansoor are okay in comedic and they're okay in wrestling. So therefore in AW, I would actually like that because they're actually going to try to do something because they just can't rely off a script. It's all on their own fucking head. That's what I just found out. I don't know if this is true or not. So if you bring Ricochet, you also bring in Mace and Mansoor. Again, Tony Khan is buying a lot of little small guys that you don't need to buy,
No,
trying to get a pop. But I
he doing a
understand why.
WCW move. They're doing a WCW move.
However, people have to take into account that these type of acquisitions is based off social media as well. Mace and Mansoor has a social media following. Ricochet has a social media following. So you're going to have some, not a big number, but a lot of eyes on your product. That's what you want. That's what they're trying to do. I don't know if it's going to raise the rating from like 750 to like 900,000, but I hope that because that's all I want to do. Moving on from this. Now, let's talk about Ava in NXT. First off, my girlfriend thought that she's fucking hot, so she wants to hit that. So good job on her. Where do you see her ceiling in wrestling, Mr. Dennis?
I mean, she ain't bad. I mean, I hit it, but but my bad. I don't know, bro. Like, she not a bad announcer. She not a bad well, besides her with Sexy Red and everything, I could get that to a whole new level. Like, she lost points to me on that one, having Sexy Red on the show and with the name she was giving her and how she was hyping her up. She lost points on me on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Cause that was like she decent, alright. She alright. I mean, I don't see nobody else coming. Well, if William Regal come back, yeah, but anybody else, I don't see. She doing a good job. She doing a high job.
Okay. She's all right. She reminds me of her of her dad. She kind of looked like her dad when she was young. So when he was young, so it kind of like trips me out. My girlfriend likes her so much. This is my girlfriend. I see the ceiling of like maybe being an announcer, maybe just a commentary guy.
Commentary up.
Yeah, commentary like is your cap. So that's fine, I guess. I mean, if you can't wrestle and you can't do anything meaningful, then be commentary. So moving on from that, The Rock is injured from doing a movie about MMA. Your thoughts?
You said what?
The Rock is injured doing a movie about MMA. Bless you.
That's not. That was a bad idea from jump.
Yeah.
That's a bad idea from jump. But off the subject, did you watch what was it? What Judgment Day on Raw, right?
Yeah.
Did you see when Ricochet got power slammed through the window and they had Pat McAfee? They had Pat McAfee do the announcing, and when Judgment Day was coming out, he called him bum ass Judgment Day.
Damn.
Yeah, he was on the mic. He had a mic coming to the ring and everything. He said partial of bum ass Judgment Day. Finn Balor. I said, oh, Pat McAfee Raw.
That's just trying to like give McAfee like more leniency.
But he good though. He good.
I know.
But when he said bum man, when he said it over the microphone and everything, and Finn Balor was out there like doing his little pose and everything, and he said part of the bum ass Judgment Day. Man, I was in tears. That shit was so funny.
It's the Triple H era where you let McAfee like just like say random things and hopefully it goes to the best. And that's okay, because again, that's what you need in a style of commentary. Because again, commentary is the same. Michael Cole is not Excalibur on telling you moves. So you're gonna have to like just try your best, because I was listening to NXT, and the other guy that helps Booker T is not Excalibur at all, not
No,
even by a long
no,
shot
no, at all.
at all. And he says his little comments here and there just to like counter Booker T. Booker T's kind of like the Bobby Heenan heel. Is like he accepts a lot of things, and that's the way it is. And that's fine, but I'm like I want substance. So if McAfee's doing that to kind of like add himself into the mix, sure. He ain't doing Judgment Day. Judgment Day right now is fucking dead in the water. So
Yes.
give it anything to make it breathe.
I
Anything.
don't. This Liv Morgan thing is getting on my nerves.
Really? Because I think it's kind of smart, because if they know that Rhea Ripley's coming back at a certain time, then you're setting it up that once it's culminating between like Dominic and Liv, then when Rhea comes back, because again, this is all soap opera. You want people to be invested in the story after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
Injured, you got to make something out of something. You gotta make sure like you're trying to save Judgment Day, even though you're like it's dead. Like again, I just said this, it's just dead in the fucking water. So you just gotta try anything. And they are effectively trying anything, guys, ladies and gentlemen. They're trying anything
Yeah.
because they have nothing else to do with these guys except just try.
Yeah.
And I get that, but just it sucks. It just fucking sucks, honestly. And I get that. Just be better, Judgment Day. Be better.
Yeah. Yeah. Be better.
Yeah. I think the last topic we'll talk about before we get out of here, because again, I'm just about to see double right now. What are your thoughts on Clash at the Castle, especially with all these matches lining up, especially like Drew versus Damian, which has pissed me off. He just got the belt, first Puerto Rican that ever like in a long time to get the fucking world, like that belt.
Yeah.
Just to, I mean, you're sending a Puerto Rican to Scotland.
Mm-hmm.
You're fucked. You're
Yeah.
fucked.
He gonna lose. Yeah. But maybe what if CM Punk cost him the belt? Cost him the lose.
I mean, if he's in commentary, yes. If he's not, it doesn't make any sense of him coming out to try to like let Damian last. That's the part I hate. Like you're including Punk
Yeah.
in a storyline of a champion that doesn't need any storyline because you're the fucking champion, Damian. You should be holding yourself on your own. And if you're not, you need to acknowledge that, take off the fucking belt, and give it to somebody else that can hold it on their own.
Yeah.
Honestly. That's
Yeah.
it. You know, that's all I'm gonna say about that, because he's fucking up lines. Like other podcasts are making fun of that because of that.
Yeah.
Like, just stop. Honestly.
Yeah. What's another match we got going? We got Cody Rhodes versus AJ Styles.
That I like that AJ Styles gave me like a give me what I want. Nice little Batista reference. I like that. Someone said this, shout out to What's Wrong with Wrestling. You turned the Good Brothers heel just for them to lose to like two skinny ass scrawny guys on Sunday. And then they try to come out on Saturday all no. You lost. You lost. And you have to acknowledge that you lost. And you have to acknowledge that you're not as menacing as you think you are. You're not. Sorry. And AJ coming out and going after Cody. Again, Cody's not going to lose the belt. Let's all be honest. Cody's not losing the belt for a very long time. To either Roman comes back or they get to somebody that Roman can take it off of. That's the only reason they're taking off the belt.
Well,
So yes.
I said I don't see nobody. I don't see Roman Reigns coming back taking the belt back because he got it. This would be a bloodline war.
I know.
This would be a bloodline war. This might be 3 different bloodlines, 3 different teams.
I know. But eventually he's going after the belt. Eventually he's going to go after the championship and get it back. And Cody's probably going to have the belt for a very long time. the same way that Roman had the belt for like about 2 years. So that's fine. That's what I mean. Just let when Roman comes back.
He gonna be a face though. Roman gonna be a face. He not gonna be a heel no more.
Of course, because everyone's gonna be bored and tired of the fucking bloodline. So him coming in, he's an automatic face, whether we like it or not.
But to me, they went. I don't know. It's like they started off good, and then they start going zigzag, U-turning because now they finna bring Jimmy and Jay finna be back with Roman Reigns. Like in real life, bro, who wanna be joined up with a motherfucker that beat their ass multiple times?
Yep. They're not really good storyline, and again, we have to accept that for the end result of just trying, and we have to see what's happening. How many months will it take for Roman Reigns to come back, Mr. D-Walk?
He'll be back soon. When is SummerSlam?
August, September.
He'll be back. He'll be back by SummerSlam.
Yeah, like 2 months. Nah,
Yeah.
I think he'll be back by the Rumble. I think by then, when they call his number, he comes out, he shocks the world, and then he goes after the bloodline between Rumble and WrestleMania. After WrestleMania, he goes after Cody. If Cody still has the belt by then, which I think he will, so it's just a matter of just getting there.
So what if the Rock beat Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns gotta wrestle the Rock for the belt?
That's the point. But right now, we just found out, like I said, the Rock is injured in a movie, so he's going to be out for a while.
But how bad did he get hurt?
Enough to be to postpone the movie. He is.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, they might. Yeah, they might come. You think they might tell Rock, either you got to come back and wrestle, or you can't be here since he got hurt, because that pushed stuff back a lot too.
Exactly. So we have to factor that in with everything else. And we know what else factor is, ladies and gentlemen, it's us saying good night, because, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to see double. I actually am not about to see it. I am seeing double. So, ladies and gentlemen, good night, good fright. Wear a condom. Make sure it's tight. And remember that the P.U.W.F. is about having fun, just talking about random shit, and just doing what we love to do, which is... Yes.
But if she bad, don't wear a condom.
No, don't listen to his ass. Wear a condom, all right? One condom that's worth $4 is worth paying $100,000 a year in Pampers. Good night.
This is BX Porchetta, Heal the Ring podcast, telling you to tune in to NXT Time with D-Walk, where everybody's hitting the like and subscribe button. Yeah.